Okay, so the crazy part is I've tried to record this probably 3 times and it keeps messing up. So the devil don't want me to say this message, but I want to deliver this. All right, so I want to talk about the story of Peter on the water fishing all night. If you know me, you've heard me tell this story before because I feel like it is a direct reflection of what my life has been like in relationship to Atlanta, and I hope it touches somebody and affects somebody and blesses somebody in the way that it blesses and motivates me. So, season 1, Peter was on the boat, right? He was fishing all night. Peter was a fisherman. He knew what he was doing. He knew how to fish. However, on this particular night, Peter could not catch one fish. He struggled all night, and he was out there all night long. Did not catch one fish. And it was like, all right, the morning came, and he was like, all right, it is what it is. Let me go back to the shore, go back to the crib. I'm just not going to get what I need. When he got back to the shore, season 2, Jesus was there, and Jesus said to Peter, hey, can I use your boat? Actually, he didn't say, can I use your boat? He said, hey, homeboy, let me use your boat. Peter was like, bruh, I've been on this boat all night, and I'm tired, and I'm ready to go home. Like, it was not fruitful for me. Like, I'm ready to go home. Jesus said, hey, bruh, let me use your boat real quick. I need to be up higher because these people are here to hear me preach. Let me use your boat, i.e., let me use you. But we gonna get into that. And then he used his boat. Peter stood there, listened to the sermon. And then after Jesus got done preaching his sermon, he told Peter to get back on the boat. He told him to let his nets down again. Peter was like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I was just on this boat all night, didn't catch not one fish. Like, what are you talking about? Jesus said, let down your nets again. Season 3. Peter let down his nets, and so many fish filled up his nets that he needed help to receive all of the fish that gathered up in that net. His boat was about to capsize. Let me just bring this to the natural, okay? So season 1, when I came to Atlanta in 2016, I came up here doing it how I knew how to do it. I knew what I was doing, or I thought. I was a fisherman. I was a makeup artist. I was doing things the way that I knew how to do it. It was semi-fruitful, but in the way that God wanted it to be fruitful, not so much, right? So I was doing it my way in season 1. I lived up here for 9 years. As much as I didn't want to go back home to Augusta, season 2, God said, hey, let me use your boat. Let me use your vessel. Let me use you. Go back home to Augusta. First of all, take care of your daddy. Second of all, go and be a coach and a personal trainer at Crunch Fitness, the new Crunch Fitness in Augusta, where almost everybody in Augusta comes through this gym, and you're going to interact with hundreds of people, and you're going to get an opportunity to tell people why you came back to Augusta when they ask you why you came back to Augusta from Atlanta. And when they ask you why, you're going to say, because God told me to. You're going to tell people that you were obedient to God, and you are going to tell people about your testimony, about the things that you endured when you were in Augusta, and you are going to tell people about the goodness of God. Season 2, you're being used. Your vessel is being used. Then after that season is over, I'm going to send you back to Atlanta, and you are going to let your nets down again. And you're not just going to be a fisherman. You are going to be a fisher of men. You are going to tell people about the things that you have endured. You are going to tell people about your journey. You're going to tell people about your struggles. You're going to tell people about the goodness of Jesus, and watch how I'm going to bless you, because you are going to put your nets down again, because I told you to. And this time you are going to do it the way that I want you to do it, not the way that you want to do it. And I am going to fill up your net so full that your boat is going to capsize. You're not going to have room enough to receive what it is I am about to bless you with, because you were obedient in that season 2. You did it your way in season 1, but in season 3 you are going to do it my way. And I am going to transform you in a way that you are not going to be able. The only explanation is going to be my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Big G-O-D did it, because it was not on my accord. So I don't know if anybody is getting weary in their well-doing, if they are wondering if their obedience is in vain, because it's not. When God tells you to do something and you listen to him, best believe he is preparing a harvest for you. You have planted the seeds, and now it is time for you to reap what you have sown. This is season 3, baby. This is the overflow. This is the abundance that you've been praying for. This is the outcome of you being obedient to what God has told you to do. I hope this blesses somebody like it's blessing me. Because every time I talk about this, it lets me know that it's right there. It's right there. Because this is a God said, let down your nets again. Let down your nets. Let down your nets. Okay? Happy Monday. Happy Black History Month. I love y'all.